So once we know all the steps we have to follow to transform an active sentence into a passive one, so we're going to do some exercises. We're going to practice, okay? So here we go. They make this toy of plastic. Now, first step, we have to identify the object. In this case, it is this toy. And this is the first thing that I'm going to write in my passive sentence, this toy. Second thing, we're going to identify the verb and count all the words that are inside this tense. So here we got just one word inside the verb. So we've got two words that we have to write here. Third step, we're going to write the past participle of this verb. In this case, it is make, made, and made. Alright, so this is the past participle that I have to write here. And next step, I have to write the verb to be and the rest of the gaps, in this case here, exactly in the same tense that this verb is in the active sentence. So they make, I make, you make, he makes. We're talking about the present. So I have to write the verb to be here in the present. Alright, I am, you are, he is, it is, and I have to choose the correct form. What do you think it is going to be? Am, are, or is. What should I write here? This toy, yes, of course, is. So, this toy is made, and then we write the rest of the complements and the rest of the words that are in the sentence of plastic. Okay, so shall we do another one? Here we go. We're gonna clear just a little bit this up and show the next one. They make these artificial flowers of silk. Okay, so here we go. They make these artificial flowers. Okay, now we identify the object, these artificial flowers. So this is the first thing that I'm going to write here. These artificial flowers. Then I'm going to identify the verb. Here it is. I've got just one word, so two words. Third step, I'm going to write here the past participle, made. Next step, I'm going to write here the verb to be exactly in the same tense, and we've got here make. So these artificial flowers are made, and then the rest of the sentence, of silk. Next one. They have stolen my car. So we're talking about my car, and this is the first thing that I'm going to write here. Then I identify the verb and count all the words it has. Have stolen, so 1, 2, and 3. Next step, I'm going to write here in the last gap the past participle of the verb. Steal, stole, and stolen. Okay, lucky you, because it is here. Alright, so stolen. And now I have to write the verb to be exactly the same way it is written here. Stolen. Have stolen, have gone, have played, And if I use the verb to be, it is my car has been stolen. Me han robado el coche. Okay. They have discovered a new therapy. So, a new therapy. 1, 2, 1, 2 plus 3. Discovered. And then I have to write the verb to be exactly the same it is here. Has been discovered. Next one. We used this room long time ago. This room. This is the verb. 1 plus another 1. I have to write here the past participle used. And I have to write here the verb to be exactly the same tense that we're using here. So it is the past. This room was used, and then the rest of the sentence. Long time ago. They pulled down the old school in 1 month. Okay, they will pull down. Van a tirar la vieja escuela dentro de un mes. Hey, we have here something special, which is a phrasal verb. Do you remember phrasal verb? You know, a phrasal verb, it is a verb that has got another particle, like for example a preposition, that completely changes the meaning. Get, obtener, get up, levantarse. Okay, so pull, tirar, pull down, derribar. Okay, so in this case we're going to do it this way. The old school, I write it down here. The old school now will pull down. Will plus plus plus. Okay, so we got here, we take this as a single word. Okay, pull down, that mainly because that's the verb. Okay, get up, pull down, go out, etc. All right, so we're going to do now, we're going to pull down, which is the past participle. The past participle is pulled down. Okay, good. And now I'm going to write here the verb to be exactly the same way it is written here. Okay, so will go, will pull down, will study, will, and here I have to write will be pulled down in 1 month. People are spending more money on food. So, what are people spending more money? So, I say more money. Identify now the verb. It's got 2 words. So, another one. Spend. So, it is, what is the past participle? Spend, spend, spent, spent. So, I have to write here spend. And in these 2 gaps, I have to write exactly the same tense that I'm using here, but with the verb to be. So, more money is spending, studying, reading. So, I have to write the verb to be exactly the same. Bing. More money is being spent on food. Let's continue with this one. They're going to sell this house in 1 million euro. So, what are they going to sell? This house. So, this house are going to sell. This is the verb. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 5. Okay, so verb, it is sell, vender. Sell, sold, sold, past participle. And I'm going to write here exactly the same tense that I've been using in this active, but changing sell and putting and writing there be. So this house is going to be sold in 1 million euro. Next one, someone switched on a light. So a light, we've got here one word for the verb, so here we have to write two. Last one, it is going to be switched, and I have to write here exactly the same tense that I have been using, that I have used in the active voice, but with the verb to be. A light was switched on. Okay, so someone will serve refreshments. Refreshments will be served. They don't speak Spanish here. Spanish is not spoken here. They're going to build a new school here. A new, oh God, a new school is going to be built here.